What's going on, guys? JJ here. Now, I know it's been a while since the last Elder Scrolls video, but welcome to Things We Want in Elder Scrolls Episode 7. Now, the reason I have been so late on this is, like I said, I had finals to prepare for. Luckily, that is over with. Summer is here, and if you haven't already, check out my last two videos describing what I'm going to do during the summer, what are my plans for video-wise for you guys, as well as stream-wise. Speaking of stream, I have created a new Twitch channel, JJ Ultimate GG. I know 2Gs sounds stupid, but my other name was taken, so please go follow me on that if you can. I'll leave a link down below. Now anyways, let's get right into the video. Now the first comment I have is from Ben Collins, and he says, I think for the next installment they should add underwater caves and treasures to explore. Now, right away I replied and I said, sort of like The Witcher 3, because I've been playing a lot of The Witcher 3 lately, and they have treasures all over the place. And a lot of them are underwater where you actually have to look around for keys, have to use your Witcher senses to find them, and I think that would be really cool in an Elder Scrolls way where you have to go underwater and you could find treasures there, and there's more caves underwater. It would really work out well. I know for a fact because I've been playing The Witcher and it works out great in that game. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work in this game. Now the next comment we have is from Hexer. He said, when I'm playing Skyrim or Oblivion, I see my companion die. I feel like the biggest ass leaving them there to rot or be eaten by wolves. It would be nice to have a funeral service for people who die instead of leaving them in the middle of nowhere. This could also apply to non-companions as well. Now, something as simple as this, I really do like, and I want this idea to be implemented some way into Elder Scrolls. Maybe not exactly a funeral, but I always hated the fact that a companion of yours died and you literally paid no attention to it, or someone in the city died, just a regular NPC, and no one really cared. In fact, sometimes their bodies would just lay there. Like, they just stayed there until the next time you came to the city, or until you loaded a screen and then came out. Now, I do think there should be some type of remorse option. You know, people, not maybe you the character, but people around you, you know, oh, that person died, did you hear? Or, oh, this happened. I think that would work out really well. So thank you, Hexar, for that great comment. Now, number 3 is from Luke Dirksen. Yo, these guys have all been in my videos, I think. It would be nice if there were jobs to earn money instead of burglary and killing. Another comment I agree with 110%. Reason being is because, like I said, I've been playing a lot of The Witcher 3. I don't want to, you know, be a Witcher fanboy right now. But there's a lot of stuff to do besides burglary and killing, including Witcher contracts, which, yeah, it involves killing, but you have to actually track. You have to do all this stuff. And I would like to see a few missions where, hey, maybe I don't have to kill anything. Maybe I don't have to rob people or anything like that. Maybe you could just go and talk to someone and do all this stuff for them. Something as stupid as, I don't know, giving them advice on this and that. It'd be fun to see different little quests that don't have to do with just killing stuff. Because let's be honest, as much as I love Skyrim, and you guys know the questing in there is fun, but it's a lot of the same stuff repeated over and over again, mostly having to do with killing a bunch of people, whether they're bandits or just bad guys. Now, the next comment I have is from SpeedyGun1, been in a few videos as well. It would be nice to see a fighting system where you can perform kill moves on multiple enemies, like if they are in a certain radius of the player and low health. It initiates a kill cam on the two guys next to each other. I think this would be really cool in an Elder Scrolls game. I've seen it in other games as well. As you guys know, when you get to that certain amount of hits, or just you're killing a bunch of guys, all of a sudden your guy will stop and slow cam, stab that guy straight through the chest, cut that guy's head off or something. You know, you're doing a kill move. I think that's really cool. I would like to see it if there are two guys close enough to each other, I could just swing my sword and chop both their heads off. Because I know that sounds so messed up when I say it, but let's be honest, you would love to see it in a video game. You know it would be cool, especially in an Elder Scrolls game. There's probably a mod for that as well, if for Skyrim, if not, then Oblivion. The next comment is from TonGamerM1103. He said, as far as new factions or organizations go, it'd be nice to be recognized as the leader of, say, the Thieves Guild when you complete the quest line. The NPCs don't really acknowledge your feats, and it makes the experience somewhat stale. It would also be great to be able to give out orders sometime. Now, I gotta say, I agree with this comment as well. The reason being is because every time I finally beat the main part of the quest lines for whatever guild I was joining, you're still doing missions for everybody, which is understandable. You need to do questing for that guild. But I never got the opportunity to give people missions, which obviously doesn't make sense because, you know, it's in the game, but it does kind of make sense a little bit because you're the leader. You're recognized as their boss. I should be able to tell people what to do, when to do. Now, I do agree with him on the other thing saying that people don't acknowledge you as the leader. When I'm walking around, people wouldn't be like, oh, aren't you the leader of this guild or that guild? No, no one cares. Or your own guild people, they're like, yeah, they just talk to you like you're a normal person. Like once in a while they acknowledge your presence, but that's basically it. So thank you, Ton Gamer. Great comment. Now the next comment is sort of a duo comic, both from Steven Rogers and Nevertege642. Nevert642, my bad. He said, they need to add back the old spell making. That was fun. And then Steven Rogers said, by the way, I'm pretty sure that's Captain America's name. I'm not sure. He said, they should bring back a form of spellcrafting, but your tune should have to do a form of research to make it, maybe finding a ruined tower with some masters of resto or other types of magic. I think this would be really cool, especially for you guys who want to be a mage. I mean, if you think about it, you're a mage. You want to be the baddest mage of them all. You want to be the top tier guy in all of the land of whatever area this game is taking place in. But if you're that good of a mage, why can't I create my own spell? You guys know, I'm pretty sure spellcrafting was in Oblivion. It was in Morrowind, I think. I'm pretty sure it was in one of those two games, maybe both. It's been in previous Elder Scrolls games. It's been a while since I played Oblivion, like I said. So I do think, why the hell wasn't this in Skyrim? That was so dumb, no offense to the developers. But that was a dumb decision to take that out. Because if I want to be the best mage, I should be able to craft my own magic, my own spell. Because where did these spells come from? Mages of the past. I want to be the mage of history. I don't want to sound like a dork, but you guys get what I'm saying. If you're role-playing as a mage, and you want to be that mage, you have to be able to create your own type of spells. Now, I know this is one more than we usually do, but the last comment is actually the 7th comment as well, is from Sienna Vision. Now, I want harder and more unique boss battles. Instead of just swinging my sword at the enemy with lots of HP, I want things that I will remember. One thing I think we can all agree on is the Skyrim combat system, as well as Oblivion, let's be honest, and, you know, other stuff, is very basic. As much fun as we have playing the game, you gotta acknowledge that it's not top tier quality combat. If you played games such as Dark Souls, Bloodborne, The Witcher, or something like that, the combat system is very fluid, there's different types of moves. Instead, no offense Skyrim fans, because you guys know I love me some Skyrim. You're just swinging side to side and up and down. It gets pretty dull, especially when you're fighting, oh, this boss. To be honest, I didn't think Alduin was that hard to kill, and I think a lot of you guys agree with me. I played The Witcher 3, the first boss, the Griffin, I had such trouble with because I had to actually use tactics, use skill, learn about the boss I'm fighting, and I think, I'm not saying to copy that because I don't think the Skyrim and Oblivion and Morrowind, they're their own games. They're Bethesda's beautiful RPGs. And the next one, the Elder Scrolls 6, won't be a copycat of any other game besides maybe previous Elder Scrolls games. And I'm not saying they should take this from The Witcher 3, but I'm saying they should learn from it. Make their bosses harder. Because let's be honest, they're not hard at all. If you just know what you're doing, you can easily kill these guys. You don't even have to be that high of a level to kill these guys, these bosses in these games. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's all I have for you today. Sorry for this video being up so late. It either uploaded Saturday night like I planned, or Sunday morning. I'm not sure yet. Depends on the editing process and how long it takes. Thank you guys all. Peace.